Why did Jesus ask, "Who do people say I am?" Our journey today takes us through one of the most thought-provoking questions in the Bible, where Jesus asks his disciples, "Who do people say I am?" Taken from Mark 8:27. On the surface, this may appear to be a simple question about identity, yet it invests deep layers of meaning, not only for the disciples in their time, but also for believers now. We will explore the context, implications, and significance of this fundamental query. Before delving into the heart of the question, it's essential to understand the context in which Jesus asked it. At this point in his ministry, Jesus had performed numerous miracles, and his teachings had reached various regions, fueling many conversations and speculations about his identity. It was within a society buzzing with diverse opinions that Jesus chose to direct this question to his closest followers. The significance of identity during Jesus' ministry was paramount, as it directly related to his message and mission. As they journeyed to the villages around Caesarea Philippi, Jesus posed the critical question to his disciples, "Who do people say I am?" The nature of this inquiry goes beyond mere curiosity about public opinion. It acts as a prelude to a deeper, more intimate revelation about Jesus himself and engages his disciples in a pivotal moment of reflection. Why did Jesus ask such a question? The primary reason wasn't to learn about his popularity. Rather, he aimed to challenge his disciples. This question was a strategic step to guide them into a personal examination of their beliefs and understanding of his identity. It invited them to contemplate beyond what others thought and acknowledge the truths revealed through their experience with him. Jesus used this inquiry as a way to encourage self-exposure to deeper faith and recognition of divine identity. The disciples readily responded with accounts of what they had heard. Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others, one of the prophets. This range of answers reflects the varied opinions prevalent among the people who had encountered or heard about Jesus. Some saw him as a returning spirit of an esteemed prophet, signaling hope or judgment. However, even these acknowledgments fell short of recognizing his true divine nature. Following these responses, Jesus then asked, "But what about you? Who do you say I am?" This shift from public opinion to personal belief is crucial. Here, Jesus is not merely seeking verbal affirmation. He is drawing his disciples toward a moment of introspection that confirms their individual faith journey. It underscores the necessity for these followers to separate the cultural noise from their own spiritual understanding and commitment to Jesus. In this moment of profound revelation, it is Peter who steps forward with a declaration, "You are the Messiah." This confession made by Peter holds unparalleled significance for the disciples and reflects a breakthrough in understanding Jesus' true identity. Peter's acknowledgement is laden with the expectation of the Anointed One, the Savior sent by God. This declaration not only affirms Jesus as the Messiah, but also marks a defining moment in the disciples' journey with him. The question posed by Jesus extends beyond the biblical narrative and beckons current believers to engage in similar spiritual reflection. It is an invitation for each individual to assess and refine their understanding of who Jesus is in their own lives. This moment of reflection is not just about knowing Jesus' identity intellectually, but experiencing it in a way that transforms one's heart and actions. Acknowledging and understanding Jesus' identity has a profound effect on personal faith. His question continues to challenge believers to delve deeper, redirecting faith from a societal or cultural perspective to a personal and grounded one. This examination fosters a dynamic faith that grows resilient amidst various external opinions and internal challenges. There remains a crucial distinction between personal conviction and popular opinion. The contemporaries of Jesus were swayed by numerous interpretations, shaped by cultural expectations and traditions. However, personal experiences with Jesus lead to more profound truths waiting to be discerned and anchored personally. Here lies the importance of personal conviction found through a relationship with Jesus, preventing beliefs from being tossed by the prevailing winds of popular opinion. Jesus' penetrating question, "Who do you say I am?" echoes through time, resonating with every generation. Each era sees anew how this question punctuates the spiritual landscape, urging believers to come to terms with their faith responses. This inquiry serves as a touchstone, recalibrating hearts and faith to appreciate the eternal relevancy of Jesus' identity and teachings. Discipleship emerges as a journey of discovery and reaffirmation of Jesus' identity. Engaging with Jesus' question nurtures discipleship, challenging followers to deepen their faith and understanding continually. This process encourages active participation in one's spiritual path and bears witness to the unfolding recognition and appreciation of Christ's living presence and authority. In conclusion, the query Jesus directed towards his disciples demands a thoughtful response that transcends time and cultural boundaries. Revisiting this cornerstone question persuades believers to contemplate the core of their faith and perception of Jesus. It encourages a continuously renewing engagement with his identity, challenging what we hold as the foundation of our belief. We conclude with an invitation for introspection. Who do you say Jesus is? This question is not limited to verbal affirmation, but invites a deep, comprehensive reflection of one's faith journey. As you ponder this question, consider the transformative power of truly recognizing Jesus as Messiah in your life. This recognition invites an active dialogue between faith and everyday living. Engage with this query alone and as part of a community and reflect anew on the essence of your discipleship. Let this sacred question inspire growth and a deeper connection with your faith.